So, I never know how to start these videos, so I'm just gonna start talking. Recently, I learned a concept that could drastically alter the course of my life and hopefully your life as well. Before I get into that, let me give you a little background. My name is Antoine. I am 24 years old. I've been on self-improvement for 7 years. And here, I'm going to be sharing my insights about life and self-improvement so that you can improve yourself way, way, way faster than I've been improving myself. Okay? Cool. Let me start off by saying it is cold as fuck out here. That big patch of whiteness is snow. And all the snow is melting, but it's still fucking here. And it's still cold. Okay. So let's get into this topic. Before I start, I need to let you know this video is off the cuff. This video is free association, which means I'm going to explain it as it comes to me rather than follow a script. So if you're not into those kinds of videos, get the fuck out of here. Bye. But if you are, then bear with me because trust me, this shit can change your life. Okay. Who is this video for? I'll have some structure in my mind, but it's just not scripted. Who is this video an idea for? I'd say that this concept is for anybody who gets nervous, anxious, has anxiety, has had a traumatic childhood, or any of those things. Any guy who's struggling to talk to girls and you get nervous around them. Those kinds of situations. So I'll just tell you what the thing is. The thing that I'm referring to here is a concept that I stumbled upon. I didn't create it. But it's simply called being still. Thought I had something on my mustache there. Be still. That's the concept. What does that mean? How do you apply this to your life? So, let me tell you how I discovered this concept. So I work a job. I'm a cook at Applebee's currently. But I want to do online business and make YouTube videos and music for a living. The things that I want to do in my life are very different than what most people want to do with their lives. So, it makes me a little weird. Or maybe it makes me a lot of weird. So when I'm at work, I don't feel a sense of belonging. I feel like an outcast. Even though I'm a good-looking guy, I can hold a conversation. I sometimes have a likable personality. Maybe I have the likable, but I don't have the relatable. So it makes work pretty unpleasant. And this story is going to tie in to this concept, and you'll see how this applies to your life too, in dating and talking to girls. So the way that I deal with this concept of I'm different, I'm weird, but I also need to resist the urge to try to fit in. Because if I try to fit in, I'll abandon myself. I'll stop loving myself. And I just refuse to do that. So what I found instead, it is so fucking beautiful. I really want you to get this. Is to be still, bro. Is to stand here with yourself in all of your glory and just sit with yourself and love that. Let this be good enough. And when you can do that, it is a fucking superpower. Let me tell you. The reason why you get anxious around girls, bro, is because you're not comfortable doing this. As a man, you need to be comfortable or become comfortable in your own skin. The way that you do that is take the AirPods out, bro, and be still. This shit is life-changing, my friend. Let me tell you why this is so difficult, why it's hard to implement, and why people don't do it now, and why people are gonna think you're weird when you do this. It's because we live in a world of chaos. We live in a world of noise. Noise is always happening. Nature is always speaking. But everyone's so scared to stop and listen to it. They gotta listen to the latest rapper. They gotta catch the latest movie on Netflix. They gotta catch the latest series on Netflix. They gotta stay up to date with their TikToks. They gotta keep moving and consuming and listening to bullshit instead of their own internal state, instead of Mother Nature herself. Let me keep swishing my phone because my hands are fucking freezing. But that's part of being still too, is allowing the cold instead of resisting. But anyways, back to why people are gonna think you're weird if you use this. And I'll be honest with you, it does look a little weird at first. It feels a little weird inside of yourself. But bro, if you've watched this far, people already think you're fucking weird. You might as well go all in. You might as well love yourself while being weird. By no means am I an expert on this concept. I just learned it yesterday by listening to the book the power of positive thinking. But I've heard this concept before. They talk about it in the Bible. They talk about it in church. And of course, Jesus applied this concept when he was alive. This is not a religious video. And people didn't like Jesus. People were jealous of Jesus. People hated him. And I can hear the comments already. Oh, he thinks he's Jesus now. Shut the fuck up. Wouldn't it be worthwhile to try to be like Jesus? If you're gonna be like anybody, who are you trying to be like? Polo G? Be still. It is a beautiful concept, and the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Because there's only two ways to be: nervous and anxious and frantic, or still. So, if you're a man who feels uncomfortable in his own skin, it's because you're doing too much. You are doing entirely too fucking much. Practice being still with yourself, not just meditating. Because I have meditated for the last 7 years of my life, and I have never found something like this. Be still when you speak. Be still when you walk. Do you see how deep this concept is? Your mind might be like, how can you be still if you're moving? It doesn't make sense. If you didn't get it, maybe rewatch the video. Maybe you're not ready to receive it yet. But try it. Try being still. It will change your life. Honestly, I'll save that for another time. Thank you for watching. If you apply this concept, it will transform you. Do it for 30 days, and you will be a different man. I can assure you. You will be more confident, more attractive, more seductive without even trying. Thank you for watching. Peace.